Hello traders. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com Forex Forecast and Elliot Wave Analysis. I'm going to cover the New York market session. Let us start with the euro dollar currency pair first. Okay, we got this daily time frame of euro dollar currency pair, and I was expecting a new high in price action and we got it. However, the way I see this price, after a few days time, market is probably going to print a top and it's going to start the decline. Now this is just the forecast, the 1 hour time frame. My forecast was 1.1597 area. So we have intermediate term support right over here at 1.1505, which is about 72 pips away from current price level. Okay, 1 hour time frame, same story. Okay, so this is the level right over here, 1.1505, and this action is going to move sideways. Okay, and then it's going to print a new high. Okay, why I think because here it looks incomplete. uh, what I mean by that, number, now we got wave 3, so expect wave 4 and then wave 5. Now maybe, sorry, this is wave 3, this is wave 4, and we have already seen a top. However, I disagree. I'm expecting a false breakout. It does not mean that I'm expecting a false breakout. Okay, so if you check out the 4 hour chart, we can easily tell over here to and price action goes back inside into the channel and also breaks the channel, then we would be color of this midline. Just change the color to yellow. Okay, so as long as price action is not breaking the mid level or midline, some sideways pattern, maybe a triangle pattern most likely, and then it's going to print new high. Next, let us take a look at US dollar. And the answer is yes, we are expecting a bottom, but the question is, we got this as wave 1, wave 2 and wave 3, and where is wave 4? Well, wave 4 is going to time most likely, so expect. Now I'm going to define a level, index is not breaking above 98.53. Okay, I'm going to show you what I mean by that. If we do get a bullish candlestick close over here, then the US dollar index, I think it's still a downtrend, and overall market is more. Okay, so let's see how it goes as far as the forecast. USD, then we got this wave D. Well, let's take a look at a weekly time frame, and I have some resistance levels appearing over here. Here's the another one down over here. Let me go over to a monthly chart. I think that would be much better. No, weekly looks still fine. Okay, so I'm going to change the width over here, so you guys could easily manage to see. And right, okay, so we have this, and hit this level. I do expect a top. Now let's take a look at 4-hour time frame of GBPUSD currency pair. Okay, this is the GBPUSD currency pair. If you check out the rainbow, here it is. It's an uptrend, clear uptrend going on. So let's change the template. Okay, it seems to me we got this as wave A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, now this is the level right over here inside GBP/USD currency pair. As long as price action is staying above 1.3522 level, let me write it down so it becomes much easy for you to notice and see. 1.3522. So this is the level, and 30, okay, let's use it 21. 1.3521, not 32. Okay, so this is the level. As long as price action is staying above, if we do get a bearish candlestick close below 1.3521 level, opportunities. Now, if you do not have a trading method, you can learn it. Just visit my website. Now, we need a trading strategy to define the entry, stop loss, and take profit level. To stop loss level, because not every time you are going to make money. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The idea over here is to look for potential trading opportunities in the favor of market trend, in the favor of Elliot Wave forecast trend, and we still have some more room to the upside right over here, so I expect further upside. However, it could change. In other words, the uptrend is going to change into a downtrend. 1.3521 level inside GBPUSD currency pair. Next one is the Aussie dollar currency pair. Okay, over here market just created a spike over here. This candlestick which actually left a tail below this low and actually closed higher. The actual body closed higher. In fact, it's actually trying to rise back up. It's quite possible that this was just a false breakout. We never got a clear candlestick close below this yellow color highlighted area over here. So it's possible that the Aussie dollar is going to rise up more. Now, really wants to drop, then we should get a bearish candlestick close below below 0.6478 level. Next, let's take a look at NZDUSD conspiracy. Now over here we got the same story. We got a spike in price action, and trend. If market is going to break higher above 0.6079 level, then obviously the sell pattern is going to fail. So I'm not going to take a sell trade right now at this point in time. Also, I don't think it's a downtrend. I think it's an uptrend. However, this uptrend could change into a downtrend if price action is going to break down below these green colored support levels. Like we have one over here at 0.5987, and up over here is 0.6000. So as long as price action is staying above these support levels, to me it is still an uptrend, and it's not a good idea to look for a sell trade. Next, let's take a look at US dollar Swiss franc. Now I told you guys that we got these hits over here, and market is probably going to drop, and it did go lower. This was a breakdown of a triangle pattern. We got the same triangle pattern inside euro dollar currency pair. If you check out my yesterday's Elliot Wave analysis on my YouTube channel, you can watch out for a bullish breakout triangle pattern in euro dollar. So we got the same bearish looking candlestick pattern, but to me the move isn't over. In other words, let me open up a new chart of US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. I want to show you my point of view, that what do I think about the market. Now if you check out the weekly time frame, this was a triangle down over here. Market is going down 1 2 3 4. Probably it's going to be another triangle, and then it's going to drop more. So if we go over to a daily time frame, the way I see, there are two possible scenarios. One scenario is US dollar Swiss franc is going to drop first, and then it's going to rise up. Second scenario is US dollar Swiss franc currency pair is going to rise up from current levels. Now, which wave? Okay, the idea over here is you need to wait for the price action to breaks above a particular resistance level. If it happens, then obviously the downtrend is over, and market is going to rise up, and you should be looking for potential buy trading opportunities using your trading strategies. So this is the level that we need to watch, 0.8176 level. If price action is going to close a bullish candlestick above this level, then the downtrend is going to be over. It's done, it's finished, and we can start looking for potential buy trading opportunities. However, as long as price action is staying below 0.8176 level, it is still a downtrend, and I expect further weakness in price action of US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. So I hope it's clear. Next one is the USDCAD. Now in USDCAD currency pair, we defined a level, two levels actually. The first level was 1.3728 level, and I said if market is going to break above 1.3728 level, then we can look for possible buy trading opportunities. So far market actually took out the other level, the other side. So it dropped below 1.3633 level. Now what's next for the USD CAD currency pair? Let's take a look at a 4-hour time frame of USD versus Canadian dollar currency pair. Okay, it seems to me we're getting a nice downtrend going on. Market just keep printing lower swing highs and lower swing lows. Now let's see weekly. Okay, we have the support down over here. This is the support level right over here. So this is the zone. I would call it a buy zone on a long-term basis on weekly time frame. Now, as far as the short term is concerned, like the 1 hour, as long as price action is staying below 1.3674 level, it is still a downtrend, and a good idea is to look for potential sell trading opportunities. Now, if we do get a bullish candlestick close above 1.3674 level, then we can say that the downtrend is over and we can start looking for potential buy trading opportunities. So as far as the Elliott Wave analysis is concerned, I was expecting an ending diagonal over here, but it just simply failed and market dropped. It printed a new low. So if I remove all of and what kind of a pattern we got? This is a triangle pattern in my opinion. A, B, C, most likely D, E. So we got 1, 2, 3, expect 4, and then one more push to the downside. So this is the expectation for the United States dollar versus Canadian dollar currency. Next, let us take a look at spot gold. Okay, spot gold is actually firing high over here. The same resistance level is now acting as a support level right over here. Okay, the overall price action looks choppy in nature. Let's open up a new chart of spot gold. Okay, and if you check out the 4-hour time frame, okay, it seems to me we have some resistance over here. So market is probably going to find some resistance, but to me it is an uptrend. Market is trying to rise up more. Let me show you. Here's the resistance level. So we're getting the same resistance right over here. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so as far as the short-term trading is concerned, you can use the rainbow trading strategy if you learned it. If you don't have it, you can check out my website. Like go over to a 5 minutes time frame, apply the rainbow. I did remove some of the indicators over here and how it actually works, but it's pretty simple and straightforward trading strategy. You can look for potential buy trades using the rainbow trading strategy because the trend is up. If you don't want to trade the 5 minutes time frame, you can trade the 1 minute chart as well. Right now the 1 minute chart is showing us kind of a downtrend, or maybe the trend is going to change in few minutes time. So as far as the Elliott Wave analysis is concerned, the scenario says that market is trying to move inside a bullish trend channel, or maybe we're getting this as a triangle A, B, C, D, and E. After this E, expect a further upside. This looks also quite possible as long as the price action is staying below 34.01 level. Market is going to remain sideways. In fact, we could even get a new low in price action of spot gold. So alternatively, a good idea is to look for short-term trades, like go down to a 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame. We're going to look for potential sell trading opportunities. Market is going to find some aggressive sellers over here. Okay, so we might get a pullback or a drop in price action, but overall the trend is up for sure in spot gold. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. Let me see if you guys have any questions. Okay, the request is about AUDJPY currency pair. Okay, let me go over to a chart of AUDJPY currency pair. AUDJPY. Let's take a look at rainbow and see what's going on. Okay, AUDJPY daily time frame. The trend is down. It's a bearish trend inside AUDJPY currency pair. If you go over to a 4-hour time frame, okay, it's trying to rise up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, the AUDJPY, it seems to me, as far as the Elliot Wave analysis is concerned, we got this top over here. This is a long-term top inside the weekly time frame of AUDJPY currency pair. So the way I see, market is probably going to rise up a little bit. It's going to waste some time in coming trading weeks, and then it's going to drop most likely. That's the long-term forecast. Now let me talk about smaller time frame. Let's go over to a 4-hour time frame. See what's going on. Quite a choppy price action going on, but you usually expect that to happen because we are getting a subwave inside a corrective Elliott wave pattern. So that is the reason why we get multiple overlaps. Okay, so we got this high. Okay, I'm going to draw a Fibonacci retracement level over here, and it's quite possible that price action is going to rise up a little bit more, but it might not hit the 0.786 level. So we could use a 0.618 area. Okay, 0.618. Okay, let me hit the OK button. Okay, so it's quite possible that AUDJPY is most likely going to rise up, and we might get a hit at or around 96.12 level. The second resistance level that we have is 98.88 level. So the way I see, market is most likely going to move sideways. It is probably going to drop, like create a ABC zigzag pattern. Let's go down further into a smaller time frame, like a 1-hour time frame. Okay, let's see. Okay, the way I see, AUDJPY is probably going to drop more. Let me show you the Elliott wave count that I have. I will try to do an individual analysis and upload a video on my YouTube channel tomorrow with more detailed Elliott wave count, but just to show you the idea that which way market is trying to move. To me, this is 1, 2, and 3 downside, and right now at this point in time, price action is trying to print bullish wave 4. So once market is going to complete AUDJPY fourth wave number 4, then expect a bearish wave 5 to the downside inside AUDJPY currency pair. So I hope this one is clear. Okay, that's pretty much it for today from my side. Hopefully we're going to do the session tomorrow, same time. So from my side, have a nice day, and